happening, guys? My name is Jamie and today we are doing a 5 Finger Death Punch album ranking. Now, this is one of the most hated bands. Some people hate them and some people love them. And you know what? 5 Finger Death Punch is my guilty pleasure because I absolutely really enjoy their music. Love Ivan Moody's vocals along with the awesome, cool guitar solos you get and really heavy songs as well. I really enjoy 5 Finger Death Punch. I really do, and I'm not afraid to say it. Before I discovered new music on this channel, I was a really big fan of 5 Finger Death Punch. I was actually going to get a tattoo of 5 Finger Death Punch, but you know what? I said I'm so glad I didn't because I would have regretted it my whole life because there's so many other better bands than 5 Finger Death Punch. They are a fun band in my opinion. I really do enjoy them. They were in my top 10 once, but I still enjoy some of their albums. Pretty sure they're one of the most hated bands in the metal community at the moment. But you know what? Who gives a shit? It's my album ranking, so let's get on with it. Alright, so the albums we got is War the Answer, The Way of the Fist, Injustice for None, The American Capitalist, Wrong Side of Heaven, The Righteous Side of Hell, Volume 1, The Wrong Side of Heaven, The Righteous Side of Hell, Volume 2, and then you got Your Six. So is there any albums that deserve to be in dog shit tier? I got one, and this is none other than Got Your Six. So Got Your Six would ideally be in dog shit tier. I don't really enjoy this album. Got Your Six is a horrible song. The lyrics are really cringeworthy. Jekyll and Hyde. Oh, there's a demon inside. Oh, just like Jekyll and Hyde. Horrible song. I don't like that song either. My Nemesis is a good song. I enjoy My Nemesis. Boots and Blood is just a horrible song in my opinion. I don't like that. I Apologize. I really like that song. They started to get comfortable and then they started to produce some shit songs like Got Your Six, Boots and Blood, Meet My Maker, Digging My Own Grave. These songs aren't very good in my opinion. They follow the formula, and basically what this album sounds like, it sounds like a mess. This album is a mess. Ivan's vocals are just the same. They aren't diverse like the other albums. I don't really enjoy this album. This album's about 15 minutes long, but sometimes I can't even finish it. It's that bad. So this is one of the worst albums I've probably ever heard in my entire life, Got Your Six. I'm so glad that their next album is a lot better than Got Your Six, because there's only 2 or 3 good songs off this album. I Apologize, My Nemesis, and that's about fucking it. The rest are pretty shit in my opinion. Alright guys, so in C tier, I'm going to have to say Wrong Side of Heaven, The Righteous Side of Hell, Volume 2. But this is in C tier. I like this album. I like Here to Die, Wait Beneath My Sin. All these really cool songs. Battleborn is a good song as well. Cold, Let This Go. Even their rendition of House of the Rising Sun. What's wrong with this album is, again, it sounds the same. Again, there's not much happening throughout this album. It's just the basic guitar riffs, the same old guitar riffs, the same old drum fills as well. It's just it basically sounds the same, and this is the formula what happened to Got Your Six. This is when 5 Finger Death Punch were just getting a little bit comfortable and just staying in their own lane. Wrong Side of Heaven, The Righteous Side of Hell. Volume 1 is a very good album in my opinion, and this was a little letdown at Volume 2. So yeah, in my opinion, I like this album. It's 100 times better than Got Your Six crap. This album here is a lot better, so I gotta say, I do enjoy some of these songs. Okay, so what else can join in C tier? Look, I'm pretty happy with C tier. We'll move on to B tier. So in B tier, I think I will put their latest album, Injustice for None. I like this album. I really like the new 5 Finger Death Punch. They definitely changed the sound on this album. It had the sort of a country vibey, bluesy feels in some of these songs, like Blue on Black and even I Refuse. Some really nice acoustic moments. Definitely one of the better 5 Finger Death Punch albums for sure. Better than Got Your Six, better than Volume 2. This is a fantastic album. It's a good form for 5 Finger Death Punch to come back after their 2 shittier albums. Champagne is a fantastic song. I love how they spin those words. Who can forget about that chorus? It's all champagne. I love that song. Rock Bottom's good. Will the Sun Ever Rise? Save Your Breath. All these really good songs. So I really do enjoy this album. I really enjoy Trouble. Not a really big fan of Fake. Fire in the Hole, It Doesn't Matter. Yeah, some really good songs by Five Finger Death Punch. I would put Injustice for None definitely in B tier because it's one of the better albums. Okay, so in A tier, I would definitely put let's see if I can fit any more in B tier. So in B tier, I'd probably put their self-titled, their debut album, which is The Way of the Fist. This album is enjoyable. It is. Just feel there are some really forgettable songs on this album. So this is the better albums I really enjoy by Five Finger Death Punch. The Bleeding, fantastic song. Definitely one of the best Five Finger Death Punch songs. But what I love is Death Before Dishonor. Those double kickers are just fantastic. And the way Ivan flows in this is just a magnificent song. So I love Death Before Dishonor. That's definitely my favorite song. And you got songs like Never Enough, really melodic, catchy choruses as well. But this is more on the harsh, aggressive side. Five Finger Death Punch were really gonna deliver a really strong message to the listener, and they really did it on this album. But I just feel the next three albums are a lot stronger in my opinion. And what would go in A tier? Probably have to say The Wrong Side of Heaven, The Righteous Side of Hell, Volume 1. This album is very good. It's in A tier for sure. It's a shame that Volume 2 was a bad letdown. You got Lift Me Up, Lift Me Up. Rob Halford from Judas Priest is in this song. A fantastic song, I love it. You got Wrong Side of Heaven, a beautiful song as well. Oh, really beautiful. One of the best sort of ballads. I love it. I love that song. One of my favorites for sure. You got this awesome conclusion to the album Diary of a Dead Man. Wow, this song is just magnificent. I love Diary of the Dead Man. This album is fantastic. The way it concludes with Diary of a Dead Man and the way Ivan screams in that. I love that. I just absolutely love that. And how he's just talking throughout that song. But a lot of people don't like talking songs. I really enjoy Ivan talking in this song. Overall, it's definitely an A tier because you got Burn Motherfucker Now, Burn Motherfucker. I love that song, Burn Motherfucker. That's a great song as well. Even Use a good song, Watch You Bleed. Like all these songs are just stellar songs in my opinion. Joining there will probably be War is the Answer. So War is the Answer is a fantastic album. Five Finger Death Punch definitely sent a message to the listener here. Sent a message to the people that were hating on Five Finger Death Punch. Burn It Down's an amazing song. I love Far From Home, Bad Company as well. My Own Hell, Dying Breed, Hard to See, No One Gets Left Behind. Just fantastic choruses as well. And the way Ivan sings in this, it's just so different to Gotcha 6, that horrible album. It's just a fantastic album in my opinion. I really do enjoy this album. Would I put it in God tier? I'm not too sure whether I'll put it in God tier or not. I think there's one more album that is better than that. I'm gonna say it's gonna be American Capitalist. American Capitalist is indeed my favorite Five Finger Death Punch album. American Capitalist, the songs Under and Over It, The Pride, Coming Down, 100 Ways to Hate. I hate you for you are, you hate me. 100 Ways to Hate. I love that song. I love the melody of 100 Ways to Hate. If I Fall is a great ballad. Wicked Ways, Remember Everything. If I could hold back the rain, would you numb the pain? 'Cause I remember everything. I love that chorus. This is definitely God tier Five Finger Death Punch. They are on the ball in this album. Not only that, they changed their sound, unlike the next few albums after that, where Gotcha 6 was just basically the same old crap and the lyrics were horrible. The lyrics are very well thought in this album. I love it. I'm pretty happy with my ranking at the moment. Dog Shit's got Gotcha 6. Then we got in C tier, we got Volume 2. In B, we got Justice for None, The Way of the Fist. In A tier, we got Volume 1 and War is the Answer. And in God tier, we got American Capitalist. I really hope Five Finger Death Punch follow what they did in Justice for None, because that was a fantastic album and I did really enjoy it. And you know what? This band works their ass off. They do. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they've released 7 albums already. And they've released 2 albums in that same year, in 2013. So they do work their ass off. But I feel like they rush sometimes. When they rush, they don't make good music. When they released Injustice for None, it was different. Champagne was an amazing song. I got really high hopes for Five Finger Death Punch throughout the coming years. They are a really good band in my opinion. They are. But but sometimes they just produce some really shitty music, like Gotcha 6. That's a horrible song. I'm gonna keep bagging Gotcha 6 because that's one of the worst albums I've ever heard in my life. But yeah guys, I hope you did enjoy this album ranking for Five Finger Death Punch. I like the hard-hitting, aggressive songs as well, since I don't give a fuck about the lyrics. The only album I don't like is Gotcha 6. That's the only album I don't like for Five Finger Death Punch. I hope you did enjoy it. Comment below your ranking as well. Keep discussion going in the comment section below, and I will see you in